All right, step five. We finally made it through the sentence and we're ready to head out the door. This is obviously going to be the point that you're going to be dreaming about every day in there. But surprisingly, when the day approaches, there's a lot of stress and anxiety. In fact, the last few months in custody are the most stressful time an inmate faces, aside from the first few months. So, most prison consulting firms focus on helping inmates find programming, taking advantage of the benefits like Obamacare, federal bonding, all that stuff that's available to help inmates get on their feet. And we cover that too. It's important, especially if you've been gone a while and you don't have a lot of family support. Those benefits, those programs and grants are extremely important. So we don't skip that. We cover that with clients. But as a continuation from step 4, we also want to focus on mental, spiritual, and physical health as an inmate gets out. Because it's one thing to find housing, find a job, to be able to get on your own feet financially, to be able to take care of yourself. That's extremely important when you get out. But there's plenty of guys that get out of prison, get to that point, and still end up breaking the law and coming back, or get out and just, end up in a place where they're not mentally healthy. And so we go through a lot of that. A lot of guys just pin hopes for happiness on a specific day and hour. They know that their pain is going to end at this specific time when they pop open your cell door and open the front gates and let you walk out. That's when the suffering's over. And having an expectation like that makes time in custody suck more than it really needs to, because you're putting off your present state of peace of mind for some future moments. And then when that future moment comes, there's a big letdown, because there's a lot of sad and upset people in the world right now that have never been to prison and aren't ever going to go to prison. So just getting out of prison doesn't guarantee that you're never going to have another heavy emotion. So we cover a lot of the things that an inmate needs to know getting out. And we can relate. Your family, if you've done time for a while, your family might love you and support you and want you to be successful. Well, they can't relate to the experience unless one of them has done time themselves. There's going to be a lot of strangeness. Every day in there, you'll be dreaming about a woman when you get out. But relationships are tough after spending a lot of time in custody, only interacting with male energy. And you definitely can't interact with a woman in the same way you can with a man. And then just the changes. If you've been gone a while, the technology itself is going to be a big hurdle to overcome. Aside from that, the first time you go into a grocery store, just being assailed by choices after, not being able to make, having most of your choices made for you for so long, it's really overwhelming. I remember the first time I walked into Walmart when I first got out, I wanted to run out, pulling my hair, because it's just, you're bombarded by all these senses, all these choices, and it's really overwhelming in the beginning. Driving a car for the first time at night. There's a lot of things that we can prepare you for, talk you through, and help you, give you a sympathetic ear that can actually relate to the experience. And in addition to that, we cover all the normal reentry stuff. We want to make sure that you re-enter society, get on your feet as fast as possible, learn how probation works, make sure you make 0 missteps with your probation officer, go to unsupervised as fast as possible, and put this mess behind you once and for all. All right, so if you're ready now to receive a free initial consultation from us, please enter your information down below. If you'd like to vet us further, download the free ebook. I think that it'll give you a good sense of where our hearts are. Okay, thank you.